I'm still waiting for the crew. Yeah. They coming slowly but surely. I think they here. Give me just a second though. I get them up here. Nobody here right now. Boom. Oh man. And of course I would have my flag up after that bullshit that happened yesterday, but of course I had my flag up after that bullshit that happened yesterday, but you know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, this football season is gonna be the death of me. It's gonna be the death of me. I promise you it is. I might cry a little bit.
Come back to the Giants, man.
I might cry a little bit. Yo, it's been crazy though, because I think it's a combination of things that's causing my disparagement with this particular season. The first thing is like, yeah, the parody is actually, showing improving itself, which is cool. And I'm glad to see it. But the problem is, man, why we can't get none of that? Why we can't get none of that parody? We trash, man. Like, but you know what? I take that back. We ain't trash. Our quarterback is trash. It's definitely trash. Yeah. Some things got to change, man. If AP want to keep that job, he gonna have to do something, man. But anyway, I ain't getting ready to bro. This is tragic, bro. This is tragic. It's all good though. Y'all know what it is, man. I ain't gonna talk y'all to death. Y'all already know what it is. We about to get into it, man. Thank y'all for being here. Just sharing my pain.
Everything changed but the motivation. City to city, the same song who on the station. Controlling the interest. Look how these kids dress. You cashing them.
Oh, that did make me feel a little better. What's up, man? Y'all know what it is, man. All Purpose Podcast. We back in the building, live and stuff. You know what I mean? I'm still representing. You already know what it is. Seven Da Pantha, a.k.a. the Carolina Hurricane, ridiculous slang, a.k.a. your baby mama's favorite rapper, a.k.a. Pod Strickland, if y'all getting the point. But y'all know what time it is. Of course, I got the bros in the building. Yeah. Federal was good, man.
What's happening? It's a barn burner tonight, Monday night. It's been a hell of a weekend.
Man, what you talking? Hey, look, you remember them blowouts we was talking about that wasn't happening?
Well, somebody got their ass whooped, but we ain't gonna ever remain who.
Yeah, they showed up. The blowouts showed up. Evan All Mightee, how you living, bro?
Hey, everything's good, homie. I got low expectations because we looked benign as usual, yo. We scored I think we scored our first offensive touchdown this game in a loss. Daniel Jones looked like Daniel Jones. He didn't look like Saquon Barkley. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? He doesn't look like a Saquon Barkley. That's who I'd like to see back there. But hey, it's whatever. Yeah, that's how I am, man. Another weekend with no dub.
Hey, be happy about your defense.
Yep. For sure. I will say everybody looked really, really good, man. They were crashing out there. They looked real good.
Y'all held Cincinnati to 17 points. That's saying something.
Yeah, they look good, man. They was flying around out there. Somebody got to do something.
Yeah, that's saying something. I mean, no, I'm gonna tell you some good stuff. There is a change of the guard taking place. I think the Bengals may have plateaued too soon. And
think so.
I think they may be coming back to earth if they don't do something soon. As far as like changing the makeup of their team. But salute to them for the win. That ain't where I want to start though. I want to start at 47-9. That's why I want to start. 47-9 is where I want to start. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, we're talking about America's team and the Detroit Lions. Now, if I say 47-9 and I say the Dallas Cowboys and the Detroit Lions, I know where most of your minds are going to go. That's not what happened. If I told you that a quarterback was 18-25 for 315 yards and 3 touchdowns in the Dallas and Detroit game, you probably think it was the guy with the star on his helmet.
What the hell you wouldn't? This ain't 10 years ago.
Hey, bro, regular season, he'll fuck around and have one of them. I'm just saying, it ain't no thing.
This ain't 10 years ago.
I won't be surprised
10 years ago, Detroit.
In the regular season. I won't ever be surprised to see him do that in the regular season because I've seen him do it too many times. It don't mean nothing, but he can do it. It don't mean nothing, but he can do it.
He good for 1 or 2 of them a year.
Yeah, he get a couple of them off. He'll get a couple of them off. I do want to say though, the thing that I think is troubling me the most, and mind you, everything about the Cowboys troubles me, like the fact that they even exist. But the thing that bothers me the most about this iteration of the Cowboys is one thing that I'm just not accustomed to seeing. They have no running game. Like it's just not there. It is non-existent. They can't run the ball. They can't stop anybody else from running the ball. I don't know. Like from what you saw Sunday, what did you take away from this game in regards to the Cowboys and where they currently stand?
Who you asking? Yeah, if you can take that one.
I'm asking both of y'all, but whoever want to ask them.
I mean, they are what they are, man. I mean, they are as they are assembled. It doesn't take a super educated sports person to look at the history of the team and see how they won championships. Okay, this is the pedigree. This is what you do. You get this, and you get a little bit of this, and you mix it with a whole lot of this right here, and boom, we can compete. But they failed to do this. You build up a defense, but you don't build up any sort of ball control. You're relying on perfect passing and a little bit of luck to get up the field, and that's not how any of this works. And that's why it's not working. Your quarterback is not mobile enough. He's not Lamar Jackson. He's not Mahomes. He's not any of that. He can't. He's at this stage in his career. He's not going to give that to you too often. You may get 1 or 2 of them a game where he runs off somewhere and does something for real. But it's not working, yo. They should have had Derrick Henry back there. You see what dividends are being paid by having that sledgehammer freight train back there in the backfield.
Jesus, we're gonna get to
you
that.
Having an off night as a quarterback, Dak having an off night, turn around and hand the ball off until the other team can't take it and then throw it. Simple. This stuff is simple. We've been playing this stuff since Pop Warner, man. Come on now. We've been doing this since Pop Warner. Come on now.
Real talk. Now, conversely, the Lions had 2 running backs average 5.25 or higher. David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs. I like that kid Gibbs. He is relentless. I love watching him run the football. Him and Pacheco remind me a lot of each other. I think Pacheco's. I take Pacheco. If I had to choose between the two, I'd probably take Pacheco. But like the Gibbs is right there. Like I like that kid. So what did you learn about Detroit that you maybe didn't know ahead of this game, Phantom?
They didn't give a fuck about the Cowboys.
Not 2 shits. They did not care.
Look here. I'm gonna say it like this here. It's been said multiple times. You know, I like the big guys up front. Panay Sewell, son, you keep playing like this, you're getting the gold jacket. They offensive line, shit. God bless them. Who fucks with them? Because if you ain't got a strong 4-man front to deal with that shit, and when they bring an extra lineman in, if you ain't got nothing, bruh, they had men in the box. And Detroit was sitting there smiling. And I'm like, that what y'all got? Okay.
Okay. Good looking.
The nose tackle with the Cowboys, Diggy Zua, out of Michigan. I know him. You know, I know the Michigan one.
Yeah.
Young man, in the weight room, son, playing with them.
Yes.
It's bad when you start running trick plays with your linemen. It's bad when you do shit like that. When you do shit like that, like I ain't never seen that shit. I mean, that's some shit you do on FCS teams.
You feel me?
FCS teams and shit like that. The Cowboys,
bruh.
And not only that, whatever the hell's going on, I feel like, bruh, something gonna have to change between Dak and CD because some shit ain't right there.
It's like they're not on the same page. They're not on the
Some
same
shit
page.
not right there, bro.
Yeah, they're not. I think CD Lamb thought there was a chance in Hades that he might have a different quarterback coming at some point. I don't think he necessarily enjoys playing with Dak Prescott. And I'm gonna say this, and this is no disrespect, my man. If you see this, you know it's all love. Rovell McMillan, it is all love, bro, and you know that. But there are, as a receiver, I can tell you, there are quarterbacks I played with that I was like, man, I really wish you could do this better because you're gonna get me killed. You know what I'm saying? Or I wish you didn't do so much of this, or whatever the case may be. I wish you were more mobile because when the line breaks down and I'm scrambling trying to get open, you're a statue back there. Whatever the case may be. There was only 2 quarterbacks I played with the entirety of my career that I was like, I wouldn't change anything about the way you play. Let's get down. I don't think CD likes playing with that. I think CD feels the same way most other people that are not Jerry Jones feel. If we put somebody else back here with what we got, this shit might go somewhere.
Cooking.
With him back here, it ain't gonna happen. And I'm not saying that because I hate the Dallas Cowboys, even though I do. But the reality is I can only go by what you've shown me. I say that to anybody. If you talk about when they was talking about Kendrick and Drake beefing, I said, hey, Kendrick about to eat his face off. They was like, how you figure? Because all I can go by is what they've shown me. And what Kendrick has shown me is a propensity for being an assassin when he need to be. And I know he's gonna do it. Same thing with Dak Prescott. Regular season, go ahead and pass for 5,000 yards. Pass for 40 touchdowns. Great. But when you get to the playoffs, my expectation is that if you have to play the wild card game, my expectation is maybe 2 games tops, you're out of here. That's my expectation because that's what you've shown. So, we have to ask ourselves a question. Has Jerry Jones grown complacent with just being okay?
No shit.
Has Jerry Jones grown complacent with just being okay?
Nah, I don't think so. I've heard him say too many times that he want to win one basically before he die. He's already ancient. I just don't. I think that his businessman ways won't allow him to open up that purse the way that he does historically. They've been stingy. If you really look at how they construct how they do what they do, he's really stingy. It looks like he spends a hell of a lot of money, but that's because he does. He puts it on the showbiz. He puts the money on the stadium, Giant Stadium, all this other. He puts it on the showbiz. You know, keeps it profitable. In that regard, but you know, in the 90s, they stacked the team the right way because people wanted to actually come there. You know, you wanted to. I'm prime. You know, I'm coming. Hey, Jerry Jones said he want me. I'm coming down there. They got the triplets. They got of course. You know, I'm going there. We gonna win a chip. All I gotta do is go there. It's not like that anymore. People know they ain't about to get no bread, no real bread about that, man. And it's so toxic. You got new coaches, you got new coordinators, you got new something all the time. Is not what it used to be. It just ain't what it used to be, man. It's marketed like it has always been, but the eye test, man, you could tell it's not. Nah.
Jason Garrett might have been mad mid, but at least he was consistent mid. You know what I'm saying?
Consistent.
You know what I'm saying?
Winnable mid. You know, winnable mid. Stat padding mid. You know, that sort of thing.
Jason Garrett, that mid that you cop from the weed man, and you smoke it real, and it gets you high real fast, and then it go away. So like for a minute, you was fooled and thought it was dope.
Yep.
But about 20 minutes later, you're like, man, I'm about to smoke again. Like,
Again, he got me.
you know what I'm saying?
Got me.
So, yeah,
You got me.
I mean, I don't know, man.
Jerry Jones wants to win his way.
Right.
That's it right there.
That's probably what
That's it right there.
You're right.
Yep.
The businessman Jerry Jones is phenomenal. I mean, the franchise is worth $10 billion. The businessman is phenomenal. The GM is not actually bad because he's drafted and developed players well. So you can't say that him, Will McClay, Stephen Jones,
That's not the problem.
But the problem is,
I think Jerry's too loyal to players. I think he's too loyal to players that he drafts sometimes.
That part too. He's too loyal to players he drafted. Who said this shit on TV? I'm trying to figure out who said. I think Dana Larson said this shit on ESPN last year at the end of that Green Bay game. He was like, blow up the team. And I was like, nah, you ain't got to do that. But the closer I've gotten to this season, I'm thinking to myself, you probably should have did that shit. You probably should have let Dak play the year out. You probably should have went ahead and just, see what you got at CD. Probably pay CD. Because the CD Dak dynamic, as I'm bringing it back, is look at not Sunday's game, but the game before that they played. And you can see CD talking shit to Dak on the sideline when he threw that damn interception. Yes. So that tells there those episodes were happening more frequently. So you can only imagine, in the heat of the moment you say stuff, but what's the saying? Kids, drunks, and angry people to tell you how they really feel.
Yeah, how they really feel. Yes, indeed.
So imagine what that shit's probably been in the locker room. Imagine the dynamic has been. And CD is one of them new generation receivers where he don't hold his emotions in, and he don't, as they say, don't show up your quarterback. He ain't trying to hear that shit.
Not trying to hear that shit.
So you got that going on. It's like, what do you do? Somebody's going to have to go eventually. Now, who takes on that contract?
Yeah.
Who takes on which contract he want to take on is beyond. I mean, I had a funny joke in my head talking about what if Cleveland would trade Dak. Watch with Dak Prescott, but goddamn Cowboys ain't doing that dumb shit. But I'm just saying, I'm just throwing random shit out there on that one.
I feel you. I think there's a. So yesterday, CD to me. CD is probably one of the most remarkable players in the entire NFL when it comes to yak. He's one of the greatest. And I got to give him that. Once he get the ball in his hands, he's not an easy person to tackle. He got wiggle. He's fast. He's strong. He's not a weak one. He's not a weak guy. He's not easy to tackle. So he gets to. He's not Deebo Samuels, but he's a problem once he got the ball in his hands. For you to have 7 catches for only 89 yards, bro. Dak Prescott was 17 for 33 for 178 yards and 2 picks.
Because they know they're not going to run the football. When you know they're not going to run the football, what do? You pin your ears back and you try to kill that man back there. And a frazzled man is going to do stupid things. So it is what it is. You don't run the ball. You run the ball. You got to run the ball. That's the I think that I'm not going dogpile on Dak Prescott because I've seen him play well. I've seen him play well for stretches. We've seen him do that before. It's would I take him to? Do I think if I took him off of that team and put him on my franchise, do I think that particular player right there would be the reason that we went to the playoffs and won the Super Bowl? Nope. No. Do I think that if you picked him out of that and put him in a situation that had something that was already built really well, where he could turn around and hand that thing off a few times and it worked, and he could just do his little 10, 15 yard passing like he like to do already. That's why you boys have 7 catches for 89 yards, because they're catching plays, they're catching balls at 10 and 15 and getting popped immediately because the pass is a last moment pass from that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. You're taking too long. It's taking too long because everybody knows you're not going to run the football. So they're coming to get you.
If Ezekiel Elliott got the most carries on your team, you are in trouble.
You messing up.
You are in trouble. There's no reason there's no reason in this world, unless you get to the goal line that many times, that Ezekiel Elliott should have more carries than Rico. There's no reason why that should happen. There's no at this juncture in his career, Ezekiel Elliott is purely come in here, pick up the blitz, come in here and get this 1 to 2 yards we do on this short yardage, come in here on the goal line and get this touchdown. I'm not counting on you to carry my running game. And the fact that bro, he carried the ball, and he had the most carries on the team and only ran the ball 8 times.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
You put yourself in a position where you were so far behind, you couldn't even pretend like you was gonna run the ball. Them play action passes don't mean shit when they know you're not gonna run the ball. There's a reason why you play action and niggas still ain't open. There's a reason why that's happening. They know you're not gonna run it. So, I want to give a shout out to
Derrick Henry couldn't save that either.
You said who?
Derrick Henry couldn't save that.
Oh no, not yesterday. No, there was no help in that.
He couldn't save that.
There was no help in that. No, there was no help in that. Because if you think about it, Jared Goff threw 8 less passes than that. Threw 8 less passes and passed for like 3 times as many yards. Like, I don't even. Okay, my guy Sam Laporta, one of my favorite young tight ends. He only caught 1 ball, but it was a 52-yard touchdown, and he completely burnt. Did you see how open he was?
Super,
bro. So what we talking about right now is a combination of things. The Dallas Cowboys offense has problems because they can't run the ball, but the Dallas Cowboys defense has problems too, because not only can they not stop the run, but they susceptible to getting got on the pass. They very susceptible to getting got on the pass. So what do we do with that? I don't know what they expecting to come out of this season. At this juncture, I'm full blown on the bandwagon with y'all that Washington's about to win the fucking NFC East. I wholeheartedly believe that now. They lost yesterday, but still, they lost to the team I picked to win the Super Bowl and barely lost to them. So, I mean, the NFC East is about to be a fucking trip, yo. This is about to be funny. Oh,
well, they lost a lineman today for the season. They lost. Washington did. They lost.
For the year?
Yeah, George Pitt.
Oh shit.
George Pitt.
Yeah, that puts you down right there.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. You know what? Actually, I'm not gonna go to that one next. I got something else I want to do first. I was gonna go ahead and go to the Baltimore game, but I got something else I need to do first.
Shit, speaking of Baltimore, didn't Ray play with a torn bicep?
Yeah. Man, that dude was crazy.
Wasn't that Ray Lewis that played with torn? That is nuts, yo.
There's something wrong with that nigga, dog.
Imagine that.
I think it might have been a torn bicep or tricep, but he had that harness on.
Yeah. I can't believe that, man. You out there crashing into people with a torn whatever. Yeah.
All the respect in the world, bro.
I was about to say all the respect, yo.
If you could kill a nigga and nigga win a Super Bowl, I'm just saying. Anyway,
oh man.
Long story less long. We're gonna take it across the water real quick. I ISO on me for just a second. I want to say this, and I want to say it very clearly because I feel like I should. So ISO on me for just a second. Chicago Bears fans, I apologize. He's not as bad as I thought. I still don't think he's going to be a superstar, but he's not as bad as I thought. Now, Jacksonville's defense ain't shit. So, but he still had to get it done because other people who had played against that same defense that ain't shit and they can't get it done. So he had to get the job done, and he did it. Did it to the tune of, let me make sure I get this right. I don't want to short him since I was so quick to spell out his failures. Let me make sure I get this right. Oh, and in case y'all don't know who I'm talking about young Mr. Caleb Williams. He was 23-29, only 6 incompletions, 226 yards, 4 tubs, 1 interception. He also rushed 4 times for 56 yards. He had a good game. Like Chicago had a good game. Like now I kind of wish they had played some better competition. Jacksonville is not ready this year. Something's off. They're not ready. But yeah, Caleb Williams played a very good game. And I want to say I ain't gonna say I rushed the judgment because I need to see you do it a few more times this year before I say it's a go. You ain't got to do it every game. You're a rookie. I get it. I need to see it more. The last couple games have been actually pretty good, so I'm not tripping. But I just wanted to take a moment for my Chicago Bears fans, to my homeboy Remy, and all the other people I know that like the Bears. My apologies. Maybe he ain't trash. We'll see. Right now, he like that high-end mid we was talking about. He had me high for like 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what happens from that. We'll see what happens from that. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? So anyway. So like I said, Chicago Bears beat D breaks off of the Jacksonville Jaguars yesterday. I don't know. Did y'all get to see any of that one?
Yeah, man. You watched that one, Phantom?
Nah, brother, that was going on. I was in the trenches. I saw it later on. I saw the highlights later on. I'm the only one up here who picked them too.
Yeah, I peeped on the in my Pops team. They got I will say they look good in that uniform choice that they had on out there. Look like Tecmo Bowl out there on the field, yo. They look good. And your boy Caleb was throwing darts, bro. Like he was really throwing darts. He was super accurate. He was on time. He didn't look rushed at all. You know, moving around in the pocket real well. He looked good. You know who he looked like? Justin Fields. And it was you already had this. You had this. You had this. This is what you had already. Looking at it, if you were just sitting around watching some YouTube clips and weren't paying attention, you would have thought that was a clip from 2 or 3 years ago with Justin Fields out there
Real quick,
out there with
out
him.
of here. Thank you everybody for your time, for your effort, for everything you've given, for everything you're going to give, and just for believing. Thank you for being here. All power to the people. My bad, I was talking on the phone. I know y'all stopped like, is he saying something? Nah, I was talking on the phone. But nah, I do think there's going to be a shift to come. It's not going to be this year. I think it's going to take some time. The one thing I do know for certain is I love DeAndre Swift in that backfield. If they're going to continue to use him the way they used him yesterday, I love the way that looks. Keenan Allen, if he remains healthy, is going to be the difference maker on that football team. DJ Moore is the better receiver right now, but Keenan Allen gives them something that Darnell Mooney didn't give them on that other side, and that's that stability. That guy who knows, I know the game, I know what I need to do. I'm not going to overdo it. Darnell Mooney on the other side, salute to him though. You looking good in Atlanta, bro. But anyway, yeah, Jacksonville. I'm not real sure what's going on over there. There seems to be a serious lack of cohesiveness with what's happening with that team. They don't seem to be on the same page. They don't seem like they're moving all in the same direction. Trevor Lawrence didn't play awful. 23-35, 234, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Mac Jones did throw 1 pass, completed for 6 yards. Congratulations, Mac. Thanks. I'm a little concerned. Travis Etienne, I think he may need to get out of Jacksonville. Gabe Davis had 2 touchdowns yesterday. He didn't have a whole game of yards, but he did have 2 touchdowns. Evan Ingram finally broke out of his shell yesterday, though, 10 catches for 102. I think by the time the trade deadline comes, depending on what happens in the next week, Jacksonville is going to be having a fucking fire sale. I think they're going to be having a fire sale because something has to change. Something has to change. It's not working. And it seemed like it was going to. So then you have to ask yourself, if it seemed like it was going to work, why is it not working?
Why didn't it work?
I think for one, you drafted the wrong quarterback. Anyway, we ain't gonna get into all that right. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I would be good. I would be good today. But that could be part of the problem, though. It could be part of
Ooh, he got popped.
If you had told me this game was gonna be 20-20 in the third quarter, I'd never believe it. I didn't think it was gonna be this close. But yeah, I'm glad it's a good game. I'm real glad it's a good game. Shit. Damn, man.
Dougie P, dog.
You said who?
Dougie P, man. It might Shad Khan stay back in Dougie P, but is it time for Doug Peterson to go, or his culture can't be established because of what's in that building? You don't know which is what's what.
That's true too. I was about to say, which one you think it is? Do you think it's Doug or do you think it's the players? And it's kind of because I think they've done a pretty thorough turnover of people that was there when Urban Meyer was there. They kept some of the skill position guys, but some of those guys they cycled them out of there and got them the fuck on. But maybe you didn't get enough of the people with that mentality out of the building. Maybe some of the people you kept because of their talent, you didn't check they upstairs to make sure they was ready. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you got players and coach and the head coach saying it seems like some quit going on, or we need to change some culture around here. Well, you got that after the game being said. Something in that building ain't right.
Facts.
And it's gonna come down to who. You ain't trading the quarterback. Not this time. You ain't trading him right now. I mean, it's not like they won't do it in this day and age. But
if they
you ain't trading the quarterback.
The season's over. It won't be till the season's over if they trade him.
I don't think you're going to do that anyways after you just paid him, possibly. You probably won't do that. So it's either Doug Peterson got to go or he got to have some backing. He got to have some backing from up top to go ahead and make changes, wholesale changes, and just make it what he wants it to be, because it shouldn't be that bad.
Nah.
You can ask the question. You can ask the question, was Trevor Lawrence that guy? Sure. You can ask it if you like. Because he doesn't look like he's gotten better this year, so you can ask it. But what's that a product of then? What you really asking is, what's that a product of?
True. That is $1 million question, because he got drafted. Urban was his first coach. We already know that was a catastrophe. Okay, cool. But since that debacle has ended, he's had.
I don't think Urban was his first coach. What Urban wasn't his first. I thought Urban was his second coach.
Who was the first one?
Hold up.
I thought Urban might have been his second coach. I don't think Doug Marrone was there. I know. No, Doug Marrone wasn't there.
Coach. Okay.
Remember, he got hurt his rookie season. He got hurt. We got to figure out.
Here we go. I was like, wait, what the fuck am I doing? Nah, they came to Jacksonville the same year.
They did?
Yeah, 2021.
Wow.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. I thought, wait a minute, I thought Urban was the second one.
Wow.
Crazy. Yeah, that's
so
right.
They're playing in the Meadowlands, dog. Did you see them flags? Flags was up there doing stanky leg, yo. It's hard to kick in the Meadowlands, yo. It is hard to kick out there. Everybody know that, yo.
It's about to get real interesting when the weather starts changing up for some of these teams to play outside, and I'm real interested in seeing some of these teams adapt to that. Especially when you got to go to like Lambeau, or you got to go to, even if you got to go to Foxborough, if you got to go to the Meadowlands, if you got to go to Chicago, you know what I'm saying? If you got to go to Baltimore, like he get cold. Like he
cold,
get cold.
bro.
If you got to go to Cleveland, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be cold. Pittsburgh.
It's cold, bro.
Cincy. So them teams that's from the South, the only team I'm really worried about, not even worried about, because at this juncture, they are an afterthought, is the Miami Dolphins. Yeah, and I said they are an afterthought. Their season is over. It's done. They can really just go ahead and pack it up and leave. But I guess they have to contractually finish what they started. But why they would want to do that, I have no clue. I have no clue.
Who was supposed to be coming back?
Huh?
Who was supposed to be coming back?
Yeah. Okay. Tua was there the first game, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just saying.
I'd rather have Tom.
They didn't even look good when Tua was playing. They didn't even look good when he was playing. So I mean,
they didn't look bad. It's just you're in the AFC East. Who you worry about in the AFC East other than Buffalo right now? Then maybe the Jets. in the AFC.
Tell him to go get Tom Brady, man.
Sit his old ass. Go ahead and sit his old ass down.
Tom keeps saying he can play. He keeps saying it. He keeps saying it.
So do T.O., but I ain't get ready to, you know what? I wish somebody would sign T.O. and go ahead and put his ass out there.
Just to see.
Go ahead and run this slant. Let me drop it to you.
I just want to see you get hit. I don't doubt that you can run right past somebody, run right through somebody. But let me see when you're looking at the ball and somebody is trying to hit you. Let me see how many of them you can take at your age. You know what I'm saying? How many times can you get up? You might be able to take it. How many times can you actually get up? That would be nice to see.
You delusional, nigga. I'll just go ahead and say it.
I don't think you can take it, man. I don't think you can take it. I don't know, man. Some people build different, man.
And you know what? I think the fact that he's still in the shape that he's in, that he can run the way he does, that he can still run routes and catch and all of that is awesome. But dog, it's a different thing when a nigga that runs just as fast as you and weigh 100 pounds more than you, and his only intention is to take your soul out of your body through them cleats.
Yeah.
It's a whole different ball game then. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, look, more power to him. I'm not saying don't do it, bro. If you really feel like you can do it and somebody gonna give you the shot, go do it. But just know you get after that happened, after they take you off on the cart, I want you to go back there when they turn the camera on and be like, the brothers on All Purpose told me not to do this. The brothers on All Purpose podcast told me not to do this, and I brought my ass out here anyway. I mean,
he gonna get put out by the honey badger, man. He gonna get hit by somebody like that, bro.
You know what I hope don't happen? Never mind. I ain't even gonna speak that into existence. Please don't let that man get. If he get in the crosshairs of the wrong nigga, dog, you running a slant, and it just so happened that somebody like T.J. Watt dropped back in the coverage, and now you just got to take it. Now you just got to take it. Yeah. I'm just saying, man, that it ain't gonna end well. It's not gonna.
It ain't gonna happen, so we ain't got to worry about it because it ain't gonna happen.
Of course not. Nobody's signing this nigga at this point. Like they wasn't signing you when you was younger and still able to play. They wasn't taking a chance on you. I don't know, man. Now I'm gonna read the stat line to y'all. 24 for 36, 325 yards, 4 touchdowns. Sounds pretty good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what if I add 3 interceptions to
it? Nasty work.
Yeah, and they still won the game too.
And what if I told you the quarterback with that stat line won 51-27?
Yeah, Baker Mayfield.
I don't know.
It's one of them. It's one of them rarities, dog. You throw 3 interceptions.
What I tell you is what did I tell you? I understand Baker Mayfield. I get it. He has a rhythm. Okay, he will look like Joe Montana 1 week, son. He's out there mixed with Brett Favre. He wheeling, he dealing, he's doing his thing. Yeah, he's gonna turn the ball over because that's what he's always done. Next week, who is that guy? That's what he do. So you gotta go week on, week off for Baker Mayfield, man.
Jake Delhomme meets what's that boy name? Jimmy Clausen.
No, he's not. No, he's not. Don't even do that. Don't you even low budget? Don't you low budget that man? Because Jake Delhomme was not the first overall pick in the damn draft. Baker Mayfield was.
No, I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is this is what it looked like when Jake didn't play good. That's what Baker looked like when he don't play good. And here's the thing, though. If you throw 3 interceptions against the Saints and Derek Carr's playing, this might end different. Because a whole lot of what happened with that score was Spencer Rattler not knowing what to do. I saw him at least 7 times hold the ball way too long. And even the people who were calling the game was like, he is wide the fuck open. Throw the ball. Hey, that guy's wide open. Throw the ball. What are you doing? The guy ain't played all year. Why you start the guy that's been an inactive emergency quarterback all year? I'll never understand. But it's Dennis Allen we're talking about. So It's Dennis Allen we talking about. So speaking of Spencer Rattler, he was 22 of 40. You let a guy who ain't played all year throw 40 passes. He passed 243 yards, 1 tub, 2 picks. Alvin Kamara, 13 carries, 40 yards and a touchdown, but he only averaged 3.08 yards a carry. Needless to say, the running game was almost non-existent. For all of those passes that he threw, the numbers for the receivers look terrible. Foster Moreau, 2 catches, 54 yards, had the most yardage. Bub Means had the most catches at 5, and he tied with Alvin Kamara. But Kamara had 5 catches for 24 yards. Not very Alvin Kamara numbers. And Chris Olave had 1 catch for 5 yards. Something's going on with Olave this year. I don't know what's going on, but something ain't shaking out right. Something not shaking out right. And he fumbled. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Sophomore slump. What is it?
Just bad start early, and then Derek Carr goes out. It doesn't make anything better. I mean, you can start slow, but you can start slow. I mean, but they ran the Cowboys out of the damn stadium.
Yes.
And they did play it pretty well, so it's just, slow start, and then Derek Carr goes down, so what you expect, Spencer Rattler and him ain't got no real connection, and you're not going to give Chris Olave the full route tree to run against with Spencer Rattler. You're not going to do it.
Oh, no. You don't.
He don't know where he's going. Yeah, so that's just what it is right now.
No doubt. I feel that.
If anything, the backup quarterback should be saying his goddamn self because Spencer Rattler is inactive, and they say, shit, we go with the third string emergency guy because we feel like we can do more with him. So
yeah,
that probably should be more of a question than anything.
I'd be like, dog, I need y'all to go ahead and trade me now. What the fuck is we doing? What is going on? What is happening here? Oh, man. Let's get to it, man. Baltimore Ravens and Washington Commanders, y'all. This was the quarterback showdown I wanted to see yesterday. I was like, oh, Jaden and Lamar? Oh, yeah, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. And they did not disappoint. Jaden, 24-35, 269 and 2 tubs. Lamar, 20 of 26, 323, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. But King Henry, 24 carries, 132 yards, 2 touchdowns, 5.5 yards a carry. My goodness. Jerry Jones, if you're not ready to run through a wall like the Kool-Aid Man right now, seeing Derrick Henry's statistics on the Baltimore Ravens, you should be. You should be ready to it'd be hell. Yo, I honestly feel bad for you Cowboy fans. I feel bad for y'all. Because y'all could have had that. Y'all could have had that. He was chilling in y'all backyard just waiting for the call. Anyway, so shout out to Zay Flowers. 9 catches, 132 yards. I like that kid, man. I like that kid. I still am not convinced he's a number 1 wide receiver, but I like that kid. Mark Andrews had a good game yesterday. 3 catches, 66 yards, and a touchdown. I'm wondering when it's gonna come. It's gonna happen. I just don't know who it's gonna be. I think it may end up being when they play Pittsburgh. I think that may be when it happens. It's gonna come a point where somebody has to figure out, okay, what do we do now if Derrick Henry's not going crazy? You know what I'm saying? Like, he can be productive, but in these few games, he's gone crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what do we do when he's not going crazy? Like, is the passing game going to be able to maintain if we can't just turn around and hand it to him and say, okay, just go, man. Just go.
Yep.
Yeah. Now you can really go crazy. That's the point of having a running back there. That's why Dallas look like they look. Because you can't do that. You can't, even if he's having an off game where they stuff in the box and they just coming downhill trying to stop just that man. That is Lamar Jackson standing back there. That's not Dak Prescott. That's not Joe Flacco. That's Lamar Jackson standing back there. So do it if you want to. The short passing game will ignite. You know, the tight end's going to do a half a second block and start going upfield on you. I mean, do it if you want to, you know, so they got what it takes to do just about anything, you know. So the Derrick Henry was the piece. And if you were a smart team, you would have just signed him to keep him away from a team like that. Like that will take you into the winter, into the playoffs. That will take you to a trophy. You know, go to take him just to keep a team like that from having him.
You rescue your quarterback's QBR by having a running back like that.
Yep.
The whole world opens up to your quarterback when your running back can do that. You know what I'm saying? That's bro.
And you keep Lamar healthy, man. You know, we don't want, you know, Henry to go down, but you know, you keep Lamar on the field.
Yeah. You got to do that. And you got to do that. Oh my goodness.
The piece that's emerging right now, likely.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Likely is what Mark Andrews isn't now, but he's more athletic than Andrews. But if you take Mark Andrews and Isaiah Likely in the winter, you got hell on your hands.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
you have hell. And Mark Andrews is cool where he is right now. He's a veteran. He blocks. He got a tub yesterday. But that damn Likely and Lamar, slowly but surely, you can see he knows how to break off routes. He knows how to come back. He knows. You can just tell.
They got that vibe. They got
you
that
can
vibe.
just tell.
Yeah.
He might not go to Zay Flowers had a hell of a game.
Yes.
He had a good game, but I'm just looking. I've been looking at Likely for the last few games. I've been like, yep. He don't make Mark Andrews expendable because Mark Andrews ain't going nowhere, and then as long as he don't want to pay raise, no shit like that, he gonna be there. So that's cool. That young boy Likely, man. He been doing a lot of shit.
Oh yeah, he's got good hands. He's not a bad blocker either. Mark Andrews is a superior blocker because I mean he's just bigger and he's got the experience. But Likely is a good receiver. He's becoming a better blocker. And like you said, you can see already the connection he and Lamar have. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, one of them plays a play that he ran that he scored a touchdown on a couple games ago, that wasn't the route he was supposed to run.
That was a Cincinnati game.
He was like, and Lamar did something, and he just knew. Oh, as soon as I saw him do that, I went that way because I already knew. You know what I'm saying?
That was a Cincinnati game.
That's
Cincinnati game with Lamar when he stiff arm Hawkinson, stiff arm, and Isaiah Likely flashed it back to the middle of the field.
Yes,
he threw that something right there. That was Cincinnati.
Yes, that was it, man. And don't get it twisted. Like I know I said he's not the answer, but they're not the answer. But Rashad Bateman and Nelson Aguilar are definitely valuable pieces to have in your passing game. Nelson Aguilar fuck around and have a 100-yard receiving game on you, sneaky. You won't even know it happened. You won't see it coming, and before you know it, he's got 125 yards and 2 touchdowns. And it's just like, oh my god, I didn't see that coming. And he good for like 1 or 2 of them a year if you get the shot.
Just don't make me one on you too.
Huh?
Just don't make me one on you too.
That's it. Yeah.
That's Aguilar. Just don't make me one or two.
Now, I think the smartest thing that they could do right now would be to put Aguilar and Bateman on the outside and put Zay Flowers in the slot. There's no way your third best cornerback can guard this kid. There's no way. He will eat him alive. So I don't know. They'll figure it out. But I'm super happy about the way the game turned out. But I'm happy about it for a number of reasons. I'm also happy about it because the Commanders showed that they can play with who I think might be the best team in the league. So Jaden Daniels, it goes without saying, I think he may have literally sewn up Offensive Rookie of the Year already. If he hasn't, I don't know what else he got to show you. I don't know what else he got to show you.
If you had told me that 2 weeks ago, I'd have been like, yeah, it's still his to lose. Right now, it's his to lose. But you still got 11 of them things to go.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Right, wins going to matter. Stats going to matter. If you're telling me it's a 2-horse race between him and Caleb Williams right now, then yeah.
I don't think so. Because the games that Caleb Williams played bad, Jaden Daniels played good.
But this is my point, Jay.
If Jaden Daniels breaks even or wins the division, that man gonna get offensive rookie. Yeah, it's a reason.
Yeah, I believe that too.
And it's looking like it. It's looking like it. Because like we keep saying, we ain't even saying about the Jalen Hurts. He don't look right.
No,
it don't look right. It still don't look the same. It don't look the same with everything you got that can't score that ball. We got the same issue in New York. There's no way that you should be looking like that with what you got. I don't know what's up with that. I'm telling you, that Jaden Daniels done came in and he done took everybody mojo, man. He got Deshaun Watson mojo.
He snatched Jalen Hurts and Deshaun Watson soul.
He just took it, man. He took their soul, man. Something that happened, man. I don't know what's going on, bro. He playing like all pro, youngin out there.
I am taking over. Do what you want.
Out there shooting in the gym with Lamar Jackson, man, and was legitimately out there shooting in the gym with Lamar Jackson. You know, no fear, really out there shooting with him. You know, so salute to the young bull, man. He's the real deal.
That's why I like him though, because I feel like the one thing that he does, that I've seen from him that I think I didn't see from all the other rookies that are playing like significant roles. At no moment have I seen him play where I felt like the moment was too big for him. You know what I'm saying? I was like, he looks like he belongs here. It's not like I'm trying to figure out where I fit in this. Nah, this is where I'm supposed to be. Watch this. Let me show you. I can show you better than I can tell you. You know what I'm saying? You're averaging over 200 yards a game passing. Averaging. It's motherfuckers who are veterans who people look at as elite quarterbacks who have gone a couple of games this year without passing for 200 yards. You know what I'm saying? Whether they won or lost, they didn't play well. Your running game is decent but not remarkable. Which and like right now, you're one of the biggest components of your running game. You know what I'm saying? Especially with Brian Robinson out. So Austin Eckler, not sure what's going on with that, but I'm sure we'll figure it out eventually. I honestly think that he may not quite be 100% healthy. Austin Eckler's always hurt in some way, shape, form, or fashion. I mean, the passing game, you got some weapons. You got Noah Brown, you got Terry McLaurin. Eckler, of course, is a factor in the passing game as well. You picked up Zach Ertz. I mean, I don't know how much Zach Ertz still has in the tank, but he caught 4 balls for 68 yesterday. So I mean, he obviously still got something. I don't see another. If he stays healthy for the entirety of the season, and they don't have a massive, if they don't suffer any more injuries along the offensive line, and they get Robinson back, I don't see them finishing lower than second in the NFC East. If by some miracle the Dallas Cowboys or the Philadelphia Eagles wake up and decide to be an actual football team. If neither of those things happen, the Commanders are going to win the NFC East. No question about it. I don't know, man. I like the kid. I do. Like I said, I might have been a little hasty to throw Caleb Williams in the dumpster, but I'm still going to sit him on the curb and see what happens. We'll see. I'm still going to play wait and see with this one. I'm not sold. Still not sold. But
any rookies ever threw for 5,000 yards?
Huh?
Has any rookies ever threw for 5,000 yards? I feel like.
I don't think so. Nah, I don't.
That would be Patrick. Yeah, that'd be Patrick Mahomes' first year full time starting, so that don't count.
Yeah, he wasn't a rookie. No, he wasn't a rookie.
That wouldn't count. Why do I feel like Luck might have did it, or CJ might have did it?
No. Nope.
CJ didn't do it. I have to go look at that one.
As a matter of fact, the youngest person to throw over 5,000 yards was Justin Herbert. Well, Justin Herbert and Patrick Mahomes tied at 23 years old. Justin Herbert, Patrick Mahomes, Matt Stafford, Dan Marino all tied at 23 years old. They're the youngest people to throw for 5,000 yards. Yeah.
Out there slanging the pill.
Drew Brees is on the list 5 times. What in the hell?
Yeah, he got it a few times. I'm talking about rookies, though. I know Drew Brees got it a few times.
Marino, 1984.
That wasn't his rookie year.
Marino was drafted in 84, wasn't he?
Huh?
Wasn't Marino drafted in 84?
I believe so, yeah.
Nope. The answer is the closest rookie to passing for 5,000 yards was Andrew Luck, 43.74.
I'm about to say, I knew it had to be Luck was what I was leaning towards.
It was Marino's second year that he passed for 5,000.
Yeah.
It was the second year. Man, that's crazy. That was a good question, though. Oh, man, that was a good question. Heck yeah. Oh, man. The funny thing is, I was thinking to myself, I wonder what it says that we haven't seen Trey Lance. Not to go back to the Cowboys, but it just crossed my mind. What does it say that we haven't even seen him? Like, where is he? What are they doing with him? What's happening over there?
Doesn't say anything.
I mean, I don't know.
You gonna see who's third string quarterback do you see?
It says something to me that he's the third string quarterback in and of itself.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
It says something to me. You could have got something you really needed for Cooper Rush and just let him be the backup. You could have got something you really needed for Cooper Rush.
Mm-hmm.
But that can also be a long-term plan, though. So
I'm hoping there's something there because I was just like, yo, he's just there. Like I don't understand. This is crazy. I don't know. We'll see what happens with that, but I don't want to do this, but I have to do this because I feel like Deshaun Watson, listen. Wait, take that back. Defraud Watson, listen. I don't know who you are. Not certain. I've been trying to figure it out for like 6 weeks now. Who are you exactly? Because you're not Deshaun Watson. You're not. You might be like his cousin DeJuan Watson, or Daquan Watson, but you're not Deshaun Watson. You know how I know? Because I watched Deshaun Watson play football and it did not look like this. I don't know what's happening. I don't know how many times I can say I don't know what's happening, but it's unreal. Just to be honest, even with everything I said in support of Deshaun Watson early in the season, if I'm coaching the Cleveland Browns, Jameis Winston's already playing. He's already playing. Because if nothing else, I know you ain't scared to throw it.
Nope.
Are you going to throw a pick or two doing that? Sure. But if we win, I'll take it. If the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had a winning season and went to the playoffs the year he threw those 30 picks and 30 touchdowns, he wouldn't be getting the clown so crazy about it. They gonna still clown him because it's still 30 picks. But we won and we went to the playoffs. Now, unfortunately, they didn't. But I'm just saying. And the wildest part of all is this. And this is the part that somehow it's not like he's throwing interceptions. He's not throwing interceptions. It's not happening. But he ain't throwing touchdowns either. And that's where the problem lies.
Oh, yeah.
You have, let's see, we're talking AFC North. You have at least the second or third best receiver in your whole division on your team. At least. And the only reason I won't give him number one is because Jamar Chase is there and he's just younger and faster. But if I put everything together, I don't know. I might still be tempted to take Amari first. You also got Jerry Jeudy, who has proven that what happened in Denver wasn't totally his fault. When you throw him the ball, he catches it. And he runs with it. Which is what they kept saying he can't do. Why does he not catch the ball? Blah, blah, blah. He can catch it. You got Njoku, who started breaking out after Flacco took over last year. I've always thought David Njoku was super talented and was wondering why he wasn't producing better. And I think it might just be the rhythm that you develop with certain players. Him and Baker Mayfield didn't have a rhythm. You know what I'm saying? And clearly him and Deshaun Watson don't have one either. I don't know what Deshaun Watson has a rhythm with right now, other than losing. It's the only thing he's done repetitively is lose. I don't know, man. I know the Cleveland defense has got to be pissed. They've got to be. They've got to be. I know I would be. Jalen Hurts was 16 to 25. 16 to 25. He like 264 yards and 2 touchdowns. I saw AJ Brown make an amazing catch yesterday. Oh my God. Having AJ Brown on your team is a whole ass cheat code. And I also think that because he's not he's not flashy, really. He just get the job done. You know what I'm saying? But I think because of that, when they start talking about the best receivers in the league, or his name is not generally included in that conversation, although it should be. He had 6 for 116 in a touchdown. Devontae Smith also scored a touchdown, 3 catches, 64 yards in a touchdown. My guy, Saquon Barkley, did not have a good game yesterday. But it's hard to have a good game when you've been the only thing consistently working on the offense, so now people are targeting you. And that's kind of what was happening yesterday. But now that AJ Brown is back, Devontae Smith is back, the passing game showed some life. Saquon's going to start finding those running lanes again. So, yeah. I don't know, man. Like, I'm not sold on the Eagles, but the fact that you beat Cleveland only shows me how much less sold I should be on anything dealing with the Cleveland Brown right now. Nick Chubb coming back cannot save them now. It can't save them. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Golly, I'm so sad about this shit. You know, this shit is.
Somebody called him talking about Osama bin Watson.
Yeah, we talking about old touchy feely. Yeah, old touchy feely. Oh my God, man, I feel bad.
Let it go down. Let it go. Quit holding on to it. It ain't gonna change nothing, Jameis. As long as Jimmy Haslam is upstairs, if I'm Kevin Stefanski, I'm like, yo, fuck it. If I'm gonna lose, I'm gonna lose my way. And just say, Deshaun, you got to sit down. Fuck it. If I'm gonna lose, if you gonna fire me, fucking fire me, because I'm not playing with this motherfucker no more. I'm going to Deshaun, Jameis. Hey, Miss Haslam, Mr. Haslam, yo, fuck this.
Yeah. Hey, yo, what's up, dog? You good? Hey, check it. Just wanted you to know, I'm about to sit that motherfucker down, yo. Just wanted you to know that. Oh, I'm not coming to ask you. I just want you to know that that's what's about to happen. I can't keep you. Like, and I think I'm surprised Myles Garrett ain't beat him up yet. To be honest, with you, I don't know, man. We'll see what happens, but I think next week is next week. Do they have a bye next week? I think their bye is next week. I could be wrong, but I think if their bye isn't next week, coming off of their bye week, they will be a different starting quarterback in Cleveland. Unless their bye week is like weeks off, then I think it happens sooner. But honestly, I can totally see Jameis Winston starting next week. I can totally see that. Philadelphia's defense is not good this year, yet you managed to score 16 points. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Well, we talked about one of the host teams. I guess I'll get to this bullshit here.
Don't run from it now. Don't run from it now.
Guess I'll get to this. The one time I finally picked my guys, and we got beat up 32-13. Jeez, man, look, Justin played a decent game too. He didn't go super crazy in the passing game. He was like, I think he was, what was it, like 14 for 25 or 24, some shit like that, like 140 something yards, no tubs. But Najee Harris.
He looked good.
He averaged almost 8 yards a carry, yo. Good God, man. 14 carries, 106 yards and a touchdown. Justin Fields, 11 carries, 59 yards and 2 touchdowns. Jonathan Ward, 3 carries for 13 yards. You see where this is going? The running game. Pittsburghing all over the place. George Pickens, 3 catches for 53 yards. I feel very bad for him. I feel bad for him on a couple of fronts. A, you don't really got a number 2 guy. So even if y'all did start passing the ball heavily, it's all eyes on you. But secondly, the quarterback on your team that will be more likely to lead to you passing the ball heavily is buried on the bench. And as long as Justin Fields keeps winning, he's not getting up. So, George, I hope you weren't planning on making the Pro Bowl this year or like having 1,000 yards receiving and no shit like that, because it's not going to happen. But it's cool as long as y'all win. That's all that matters. TJ Watt forced 2 fumbles yesterday. Like, that kid is. People ask all the time, which Watt is the best? And I'm like, it's hard to say. It's hard to say. They do different shit. You know what I'm saying? I look at them differently. TJ ain't had to play with his hand on the ground. That's one thing that I give JJ a lot of props for. Like I ain't backing down from nothing. Here I come. You see me right here. Here I come.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I get asked that a lot, and I'm like, man, I don't know. That's a hard question to answer. Patrick Queen had a good game. Goodness gracious, man. Oh my God. Pittsburgh's defense they serious. They ain't coming to play. The flip
Hey,
side.
dog, just go ahead. Look at dog. Just go ahead. Quit belaboring the point. Look here. Just go ahead. Trade Devontae. Go ahead. Let that first round pick from Max Crosby go ahead and slide. And go ahead and rebuild it. Go ahead. Let Max Crosby and Devontae go, dog. You know what I mean? Y'all ain't going nowhere. Go ahead.
No. Max Crosby ain't going nowhere. Ain't nobody said nothing about Max Crosby going nowhere. What do you see? See how he do? See how he do? You know what he trying to do? He trying to have a replay when we let Khalil Mack and Amari Cooper go the same time. Like we was. Fuck you, John Gruden, by the way. Just wanted to put that out there.
I mean, dog, they offered the first round pick for Max Crosby in the summer. Y'all just didn't take it.
And we ain't going to.
Dog,
you know how long our defense has been bad? Our defense has been trash for 20 years. Like, we finally got come on, man. Nah. Devontae, sure. Okay, cool. Go do what you got to do, bro. I understand. You want to go somewhere and get your rocks off. You probably only got about 3 or 4 good, like, high-producing years left. Go get it. I get it. He asked to be traded. Max Crosby ain't asked to go nowhere.
I'm just saying, dog. Go ahead and give him up too, dog.
Nope. Hell no. No. That ain't happening. No. We can trade Devontae and maybe get another wide receiver who ain't gonna be him. But and a draft pick. I don't know, man. All I know is Las Vegas Raiders. I need y'all to pay close attention to what's about to be said right now. In this upcoming draft that is going to take place after the conclusion of this season, if you do not draft a quarterback or orchestrate a trade to bring a quarterback who can actually win a football game to Las Vegas, I'm getting the fuck off the bandwagon. It can't be hard to understand that you can put both quarterbacks on the team together and we still got the worst quarterback in the division. Even Bo Nix is better. What are we doing? Gardner Minshew couldn't get it done. Babyface Aiden can't get it done. You had a whole offseason to watch these two bumper-clap bobos run around in training camp and didn't think you need to go get a quarterback? What the fuck? I think it's time for the Davis family to let the reins go. It's time for the Davis family to let the reins go. It's been time for that. It's been time for that. First of all, when you hired John Gruden again, that was a sign to me that it was probably time for y'all to go. That let me know it's probably time for y'all to go. I don't understand. I don't. I'm never going to understand.
He's going to cry. He's going to cry in the car.
I am. This is a fool, man. I was looking for
at
least having a decent.
If it makes you feel any better, I feel your pain. I'm over here suffering too, so it's okay.
Difference being,
You've been suffering. You've been suffering longer than me.
On your team, I'll take the quarterback playing on your team right now. I'll take him. You can have both ours. I'll take the one playing on your team. Yep, I'll take him. You can have both our quarterbacks, both of them. Sew them niggas together in the same uniform. I don't care. You can have them.
I don't want them.
Man.
What that say about my team? I don't know. What that say about my team? Say I don't want them. Now that's bad. I'm 1-5. We 1-5, and I'm saying shit now. You can keep them bastards over there.
Hey, yeah, I don't blame you. Hey, I do want to give a salute to Brock Bowers, young man. You are gonna be something special as soon as we get somebody that actually utilize you the way you need to be utilized. Alexander Madison, thank you for what you brought to the table. We got some pieces over there. We do. We got some pieces over there, and if we can use them correctly. If we had any kind of passing game whatsoever, Alexander Madison doesn't average 2.36 yards yesterday. He runs the ball like his life depends on it. That's what you want your back to do. He runs the ball like his life depends on it. He has definitely made Zamir White expendable at this point. You know what I'm saying? So I have a feeling if he comes back before the trade deadline healthy and can show that he's healthy, he's probably going to get sent somewhere.
And what's sad is, you know what's real sad about this is, you would have had another weapon on top of Devontae if the young man didn't do what he did. Ruggs when he did what he did.
I don't even want.
Ruggs was looking good.
I want to go somewhere. You know how many times I wanted to take that ride the way he locked up just to go slap him.
That's the sad part.
Just to go slap him. The fuck was what was you thinking, man? Hey, listen, Max Crosby.
Come on to the winner.
Max Crosby, Madison. Shoot, man, it's a few of y'all over there, and I don't want to lose. Bowers, even Jacoby Myers, you can stay. Y'all just hold on. Just hold on. One of these days, AP gonna wake up and be like, man, you know, I think maybe we should have got a quarterback. One of these days. Because Gardner Minshew wasn't the answer. And I said that when we signed him. He's perfect for a backup. Sure. Make him the backup. Make him the backup. But don't hang your whole season on Gardner Minshew, Raiders. I don't understand.
You could have called Flacco.
I would have gladly taken him. Gladly. It's not like we need a quarterback to run. We don't even run that kind of offense. You know what I'm saying? I wanted Justin Fields, to be honest with you. That's what I wanted. And them dodo bird, man. I'm going to go out there and invite Mark Davis to the parking lot. Come on, I need to talk to you. Come on, I need to talk to you. Oh, man. While we talking about that, though, I got to say, I think I said this last time, but I got to say it again. I owe another apology. This is the Seven Apologizes version of Monday Night Live. I would like to apologize. I'm sorry. You are boring. You are a dweeb. I could never hang out with you for more than like 10 minutes. But when it comes to throwing a football and orchestrating drives and making sure your team doesn't lose the game, I got to give you your credit, sir. I got to give you your credit. He didn't have a remarkable game. He was 19 for 30, 225 with a touchdown. Now that 19 for 30 for 225, that's pretty good. That ain't bad. Drake London is starting to become a real number one wide receiver. 6 catches, 74 yards and a touchdown yesterday. Kyle Pitts had 3 catches for 70 yards. I think they finally starting to figure it out. Oh, we got a tight end that can play.
Most of that was on one play. Most of that was on one play.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, hell yeah. But I mean, hell, Sam Laporta's whole stat line was one play. So I mean, I can live with it. Tyler, now Algier got busy yesterday. 18 carries, 105 yards in the tug. Bijan Robinson, 15 carries, 95 yards and 2 tugs. Both of them averaged more than Algier averaged 5.83. Bijan Robinson averaged 6.33. Goodness gracious. I just want to say that it's very hard to lose when your offensive numbers look that way. It's very hard.
Yep.
Andy Dalton didn't play terrible. He didn't play terrible. He threw 2 picks, but I mean, when trying to win, that's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
No.
He's trying to win, that'll happen. You know what I'm saying?
Let me back you up a little bit here. That first pick, you fucking got greedy.
Oh yeah.
If I'm sitting in my fucking chair and I see 2 goddamn check downs and you throw that fucking ball, I say, what the? See, this is why. Yeah. I can literally, when you see him, like, bro, just throw that check down. My man looking, just throw it, bro, and just go ahead and make a profit. And fuck it, we'll just go ahead and keep going. Because the ball, we moving the ball.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, come on, Red Rifle. Come on, Red Rifle. You was looking like the Red Sniper for a minute.
You know what happened? He thought he mistakenly thought he had AJ Green out there for a minute. That's all it was. He mistakenly thought he had AJ Green out there for a minute. Because if he'd have threw that shit with AJ out there, AJ would have caught that shit. AJ would have went got that shit. Oh shit.
And I would like to say to wherever I said this before, I repeat it again. Matt Rule, Nebraska. Thanks for that chance you took on Chuba Hubbard because it was a smart move.
Yes.
By drafting Chuba Hubbard out of South Carolina.
He is the constant for the Carolina Panthers offense. Chuba Hubbard, man, if you had told me prior to me actually seeing it what it was going to be, I'd have thought you was crazy. But like, yeah, he's another one who runs relentless. I love the way he runs because he runs like his life depends on it. And I think to a degree, I think he may feel that way. You know what I'm saying? I know if I slack off, this guy's just waiting for me to slack off so he can take my job. So they brought him here hoping that he would take my job, and he can't do it. So I'm not about to give it to him. Salute the Chuba.
I think he's second in yards behind Derrick Henry, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, so I was like, Deontay Johnson played well. You know, he wasn't bad.
I mean, he got caught 6 balls, 78 yards. I mean, shit.
And a tub.
Yeah, but I mean, the only thing with a receiver that I'm always gonna say is, unless you drop a bunch of passes, a receiver's never gonna have a bad game. Unless you drop a bunch of passes, you're never gonna have a bad game. Because in most cases, and most wide receivers won't admit this, but I'm gonna admit it for y'all. In a lot of cases, your quarterback throws you open because he puts the ball somewhere where you're gonna know where to go get it. Because you might not have been open when he threw it. You might have kind of been open. And it happens more often than people like to admit. And if you pay close enough attention to a play developing when you see it, and when you see the ball go into the air, you'll see it. And be like, oh, he wasn't open. But when you put that ball, made him open. So yeah. I don't know, man. I think the Panthers, man, are strange. I enjoy watching them play. I do like watching them play, and part of the reason why I like watching them play now that Dalton's playing quarterback, because it seems like it's an actual, and that's no disrespect to Bryce. I understand he was in a bad situation, and it was a bad situation from the very beginning. And at this point, what we saw at the beginning of this year was still the remnants of shell-shocked Bryce Young from last year. You know what I'm saying? But watching them when Dalton's playing, I was like, man. When Bryce Young was playing, it was almost like Deontay Johnson wasn't. I was like, why don't you just throw the ball? Right. What are you doing? Just throw it to him. Andy Dalton, the fact that he's a veteran, you can see the difference in the way that he operates the offense. Now, mind you, he does have those moments where he thinks he's Patrick Mahomes or somebody. But, you know, overall, Andy Dalton was the best thing to happen to the offense. He was the best thing to happen to the offense. So,
well, if I may,
thus far,
since we brought up Bryce, what's going on in Houston? That's gonna be a problem,
boy.
That is gonna be a problem.
Them niggas scored 41 points yesterday, though.
What's going on in Houston right now, man?
Them niggas scored 41 points yesterday, bro. Oh my God.
Nico was out. You got Joe Mixon back.
And Mixon rushed for 100 yards and a tub. First game back.
Bro, Houston. Yeah, bro. Hey, people ain't talking about Houston. I mean, they talking about them, but you need to start talking about Houston. Like, if you see them in the playoffs,
you better be worried. better bring your hard hat.
You got hell on your hands.
You better bring your hard hat because they ain't coming to play. They are
You
not
got
coming to play.
hell on your hands. The defense has been pretty good.
I feel like they're only going to get better though, because they added so many. It's going to take a minute for them to come all the way to where they need to be. But I think they may round into shape right on time, right before the playoffs come. All the way. I think they might round as long as they stay healthy. I think the defense will round all the way into shape right before the fucking playoffs come, and that will be right on time. Oh my gosh, yo, them boys scary, bro. They scary. They are scary. Oh my goodness, CJ Stroud, 20-31, 192, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. And everybody will hear the 192 and be like, oh, well, that ain't a lot of yards. But I mean, he didn't have to throw for a whole lot of yards. He didn't have to throw for a lot of yards. Stephon Diggs is quietly having a very good season. And it's quietly because it's not what we're accustomed to seeing. Like we're accustomed to, Stephon Diggs, 10 catches, 140-something yards and 2 touchdowns. But no, he caught 6 for 77 in the top. Like if he does this consistently every game by the end of the year, he's still gonna have 1,000 yards. And he's gonna have like 15 touchdowns. So it's quietly good. You know what I'm saying? I think Dell's playing good ball. He's playing. I think this is somewhere else where I feel like Dallas fucked up. I hate to take this back to the Cowboys again, but I just gotta say this. You're in the same state with a team who had a running back that they decided wasn't good enough to start for them, that probably could start for y'all. And he has some speed, but he also runs really hard. Dameon Pierce. And I said as the offseason was going, I was like, I don't know why they don't just call Houston. They don't want Dameon Pierce there. They showed that already. But if you let him stay there, they're going to find a way to use him. You know what I'm saying? And they did. He 8 carries, 76 yards and touchdown yesterday. Zeke Elliott had 8 carries yesterday too for 20-something yards. I'm just saying, yo, it's to the point now that it's comedy to me that Cam Akers is even there. Because, like, for what? Like, we don't even need him. But, you know, backup plans are very necessary. Let me not say that.
Oh, you gonna need him.
Oh yeah. It's going.
Unless they, because the way it's shaking out right now, you got Houston is first in the AFC South. I don't know the rest of the pecking order. So somebody got to go to Houston, which is the Dome, and give or take where they sit at. That means you got to go somewhere cold.
Oh yeah.
Your next game will be somewhere cold. So Cam Akers and all them, we're gonna run the goddamn air out this ball.
Yeah.
Whoever you got to see is gonna be somebody cold.
So right now, the Chiefs are in first, obviously. The Texans are in first in the South. Ravens are in first in the North, but they tied with the Steelers first in the North. And AFC East is the Bills in first place at 3-2. And the AFC East is gonna be it just don't look good right now. We'll see what happens. Well, we'll see what happens once Devontae make it to New York. But because that's where he's going. But
you really think he's going?
Yep.
I think he's gonna change his mind, dog.
I don't think he's changing his mind. Because I don't think
I'm gonna throw a random guess out there. Just a random guess. What if he don't want to play with Rodgers? What if he see a young quarterback he might want to play with? This is a random thought.
I mean, the thing what he has said is, I want to play with somebody I'm familiar with, and I want to play with somebody that's familiar with me. But I want to play with somebody that's familiar with me, and I'm familiar with them. But we got a chance to do something. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, out of the 2 choices that you got in that case, New Orleans ain't going no fucking where. The Jets the only real option. I mean, unless you go back to Green Bay. So you know, and you and Jordan Love don't know each other like that. Like he was there for 3 years before you. I mean, y'all know each other like that. So I don't know. I wish he would just stay put and give us a chance to go get a real quarterback and let's see what happens. But I understand that, you know, time is not on the side of any person that plays such a violent sport. And at a point, you got to think, okay, if I'm gonna ever get what I need to get out of this, it's got to be now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. The Jets, we didn't get an opportunity to talk about Steeler getting fired, but I don't know. Thoughts on that?
Robert Saleh getting fired.
Saleh getting fired, yeah.
I didn't think he should have, honestly. I think he probably should have got rid of Nathaniel Hackett, but
I see
that part. But this early in the season, something was going on behind them doors, brothers.
Oh yeah.
Something's going on behind them doors.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We don't know what it is, but
yeah.
something's going on behind them doors.
I agree.
Because you instantly became you instantly became scapegoated the moment Aaron Rodgers walked in that damn door. The moment he walked in that door.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because nobody in their right mind thinks Nathaniel Hackett should have been in that goddamn building as offensive coordinator. Nobody.
No.
There's nothing in his history says he should have, because Matt LaFleur was calling the damn plays. When he left, you seen the Denver, whatever the fuck that Denver shit was. Who knows what that was?
A dumpster.
In the first few weeks of whatever this season is, which Green Bay, which the Jets look actually better tonight than they have. So
they're about to lose, but yeah,
it's over with.
Yeah.
So,
and all I know is, you know.
But we'll say this though. Whoever gets him as a defensive coordinator, because he's going to get a job next year.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Wherever he gets him as a defensive coordinator, watch.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's if he can't do nothing else, that's for sure. That is for sure. Oh man, this game looked crazy. Brees Hall had a good game tonight though. 18 carries, 113 yards. Alan Lazard. Yo, okay. I just gotta say it. And I hate to be the guy, but I'm gonna be the guy. Aaron, I understand that you have your people. Dog, you're not getting ready to make a start at Alan Lazard. I'm sorry. You're not gonna do it. You're just not gonna do it. And I don't even think Alan Lazard is bad. I think he's an okay wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? But if you gave me an opportunity to say, hey, I could go get Devontae, but I think the Raiders want Allen.
Who the hell doesn't make that choice?
If y'all don't take this nigga, here's Alan Lazard with a bow tied around his forehead. Take him. I have yet to understand for the life of me why Aaron Rodgers loves this dude so much. I just don't get it. But and again, it's not that I think he's bad. I don't think he's bad. I actually think he's decent. I'd take him on the Raiders. I would. But you got Garrett Wilson, who should be your number one receiver. Regardless of your comfort level with Lazard, he is not Garrett Wilson. What the fuck are we doing? Aaron Rodgers is about to cocky and pompous himself right into a losing record this year. He's gonna do it, no matter what. The skill level. The only thing that's gonna save him is if Devontae comes there. That's the only thing that's gonna save him. That's the only thing that can save him from himself this year. Is if Devontae comes there. That's it. Other than that, the Jets are gonna be what's that? 17 games now. So 9-8. 9-8. They'll be 9-8. They probably won't make the playoffs. So I'm just saying.
Say you got what, maybe 3-4 more years yet left. I'll go play in Washington.
Devontae?
Yeah, I make my way to Washington. I think I'll play with Jaden. I'll go play with Jaden. He's gonna throw me the ball.
I hadn't even thought about that.
Even if it take maybe a year to get it right, whatever. I ain't gotta go to one of these, one of the teams that's expected to do it. I just gotta go where it's built right. And they got a young bull down there that's gonna pepper that ball around a little bit. I'm good with the yak. And we got a nice little defense popping. We in the NFC East where it ain't nobody in NFC East, son. We definitely gonna smoke the division. So just put us, hey, if it was just me, I already got paid. I got some paper.
Yeah, I'm good.
You know, I'm good. I'm good on the paper. You know, let me go play with Jaden right quick because
That would be
why not?
filthy.
Why
That would be
not, man?
fuck,
That'd be
dude.
nasty.
Okay.
I
So
had
next
another. I
season,
had another name
who that?
when I said that originally. I had another name. Go play with CJ.
Oh man, nah.
That,
Devontae Adams and Stephon Diggs on the same team ain't fair. We can't do that.
that's not fair, y'all. So
We can't do
somebody would go get him just so he couldn't go down. I told you, certain places, certain people just can't go. You
Yeah.
can't add that. They already assembled real nice. It wouldn't take but maybe one more little piece, you know, to make them a damn juggernaut down there. Because CJ look good, y'all.
Oh shoot.
CJ look
Yo,
good.
the Lions defense is gonna have some making up to do. Hutchins is out for the year. So
Oh wow.
yeah, he's out for the season. So man,
Yeah, they said 6 to 8. Dan Campbell say 4 to 6.
nah, that it just came up on NFL.com. He's going having surgery. He's expected to miss the rest of the year. Yeah.
Oh no,
Man.
they said that. They said that already. But Dan Campbell say shit. He can come back in 4. What's 4 months from now?
Aggressive time schedule.
For 4 months is the Super Bowl.
Y'all better let that boy leave that boy alone.
Uh-uh.
Leave that boy
Say,
alone.
get that
Correct me.
boy some.
They correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. Correct me. But what did Terrell Owens do when he fucked up his leg? Didn't he break his?
Who that?
Didn't Terrell Owens break his leg?
I think that's what happened. Yeah. Hell yeah.
And didn't he come back for the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
They
Aiden
put
Hutchinson ain't got to worry about that.
They put
Aiden Hutchinson ain't gotta
adamantium
worry
in
about
him
that.
though. Yeah, they gave him like a new adamantium leg, yo. They fixed him up real good.
Yeah, that nigga the
I'm not.
Wolverine leg.
Yeah, they
This
fixed
nigga been
him
out
up
of
real.
Alabama and shit.
Yeah, he good. He's straight. But nah,
Woo!
they gonna get that. They gonna
Yo,
have that man chewing HGH pellets, to get back in 4 months from that, man.
you better believe
But you
that.
know
I'm
how they
just
doing
saying.
though.
I'm just
Shit.
saying. It's
What
possible.
Adrian Peterson came back from
Torn
blown,
ACL.
totally blown knee
Yeah. Oh
same
yeah, he tore his
season.
ACL and his MCL. He
He
came back
totally
and
blown knee.
came
Yeah,
back and
same
rushed for
season.
2,000 yards.
Rushed for 2,000 yards. Same
And
season.
won the MVP.
So
I was like,
so
God.
let's just play devil's advocate now. They was a quarter away from going to the Super Bowl.
That's
Let's
true.
play devil's advocate here now. This
That's
ain't
true.
running back. This ain't receiver. You got all off season.
I mean, he is an edge rusher though.
So that true. But you got all off season. After that one. Just saying. We've
Yeah.
seen medical miracles happen before.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm gonna say something. Detroit, I understand. Dan Campbell, I understand your confidence. Stop that shit. Nah, I'm just playing. You should definitely be that confident. Oh no, second though. I'm glad we was talking about that because I want to throw some shit out to y'all. I seen this. It's this page that I be following. And they threw out some potential trades that they would want to see, or people that they would want to see go to certain teams. And one of them was Devontae Adams, and they said, "What if Devontae Adams went to the Ravens?" And I was like, "Don't say that. That is cruel and unusual punishment." Lamar Jackson has never had that. He will lose his mind. He'll be like, "Yo, Derek here, Derek, you good? Hey, Devontae, just go, just go. I got you. Just go, just run. Don't stop nowhere. Just keep running. I got you. Go." Lamar Jackson passes for 700 yards in one game. Yo, no, it's not happening. They also said, being that the Titans are definitely not going anywhere, what if they trade Milk to the Chiefs?
Trey
Which is
who?
what I think he should have went to which is what I think he should have went to start, but in the first place.
Trey who?
D-Hop.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That ain't
That's where he should have went to start with, but we ain't gonna get into all that right now. But
you gonna get Patrick Mahomes
right now?
Yes.
Absolutely. I agree.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because he's walking into a situation where he already knows. Like, okay, first off, you've been in Tennessee. You've been in Tennessee, and I forgot where he was before that.
Arizona.
No, he wasn't. He went some. He was still. He went to Arizona State, Tennessee.
Yeah, Arizona.
I thought he went some.
Tennessee. He went from Houston to
Okay.
Arizona, Tennessee. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you go in there, and you have Patrick Mahomes throwing you the ball, and what's that thing I always say? Just give him 3 to 4 routes.
Yes.
Give him 1 to 4. Better yet, just say shit. Put you on Kelsey's side of the line. Put you on Kelsey's side of the line. Do your thing.
Whatever you want to do. React.
That part.
Bro, look. If D Hop go to the Chiefs, and they said Rashee Rice is not out for the year, he'll be back.
He just had surgery today, honestly.
Yeah, he just had the surgery, so but he'll be back a little later, which is cool. They got Worthy, Speed Demon. They still got Travis Kelce. Pacheco will be back. Kareem Hunt is there as well. And Patrick Mahomes is pulling the strings on the field. If you put DeAndre Hopkins in the mix of that with the way their defense is playing, you can officially say that we have a problem in the AFC because it's going once again going to come down to Kansas City and Baltimore. Once again, it's going to come down to those two. As much as I wanted to see it when he left Arizona, I don't know if I want to see it now. And it's not even, it don't got nothing to do with the fit or anything of that nature. It's just that I don't want Kansas City to have any more unfair advantages than they already do. Yeah. Travis Kelce's a fucking cheat code. Patrick Mahomes is a fucking cheat code. Like that, it's just not fair. Like it's just crazy. It's crazy. It don't make sense to me. So I'll ask y'all this and we can close for the night. Oh, but I gotta get y'all picks for Thursday. So let's I'll ask y'all this first, then we'll get out. If there was one trade that you could see for your team prior to the deadline, what would it be and why? That's a tough one. I know. I know. It's okay. Oh man. The look for y'all faces is priceless right now. Oh shit. Michael say he about to start watching basketball. I don't blame you, dog. Football is kind of weird this year.
Give me Russell Wilson for Daniel Jones.
Straight up.
Give me Russell Wilson. Somebody who's not on off, that's efficient with healthy neighbors and the defense that we got. We could win some games. I'm not saying that we be world beaters, but he ain't nothing but Eli Manning. That's it. That's what he do. That's what he do. That's what he's known to do. Generally a good decision maker. Daniel just does not make good decisions at critical moments of the game, and that's what being a top paid professional quarterback is all about, is making good decisions at critical moments of the game. Absolutely. And he does not do it. You can count on it almost every time. Will he get you a 30-yard pass? Will he get you a 50-yard pass in the game? Probably. He'll get you some oohs and ahs, but let the game get tight and let him get inside the 20, and homie is going to throw the ball away. He's going to throw it to somebody every single time, yo. At least I know Russell won't do that. So I'd love to see that, yo. Give us the vet, and let's see what we can do.
I can see that. Okay. Phantom, what about you?
What?
So what about you?
I ain't got it now. This will be the first question I can't answer. I ain't got now. Shit.
He said it'll be the first question I can't answer.
This will be the first answer on the damn podcast I can't answer. I ain't got nothing. Damn tree I can think of off the top of my head for my team. And I've been sitting here pondering this shit ever since you asked. I was like, who would I want? Who could come help me? Hell, I ain't got one.
I feel it. I feel it. That's
a damn shame.
I think, this is gonna sound crazy. Actually, it might not sound that crazy. Okay, let's try that. I would like one of two people. Hear me out. Jameis Winston or Jake Browning, one of the two. But here's why. Jameis Winston is obvious. I'd like to see what the improved vision actually does for him. I haven't got an opportunity to see it yet. You know what I'm saying? He went to New Orleans, he fucked around and got hurt. Then they got Derek Carr. He still didn't get to play. Now he's in Cleveland, sitting on the bench. I still don't know if it works. You know what I'm saying? Because he keeps ending up in situations where we've made up our mind that this person's the starter. I don't give a fuck what you do. This person's the starter. Jake Browning, though, I saw a lot of interesting things from him last year when Joe Burrow got hurt. That led me to believe that if you gave him a situation where he wasn't looking over his shoulder and really gave him a chance to learn the offense and to make the offense his, I think he can run it. Now, I don't think, like much like you said, I don't think he's a world beater, but I think that if you put him in the right scenario, he can win you some football games.
Oh, for sure.
But my only caveat to that is execute the trade for one of those guys, but you have to re-sign Hunter Renfrow too. There's no reason why this man should be sitting at home on the couch. There's no he just made the Pro Bowl a couple years ago. The fuck? He caught 81 balls a few years ago. John Gruden comes back. No. Josh McDaniel ruined it with Hunter Renfrow. I can't blame John Gruden for that. Josh McDaniel messed that up. And now he's sitting at home collecting dust. So, yeah. Give me one of those guys. I was gonna say Russell, but you already said him. I didn't want to encroach on that. And if not one of those guys, I'll take Tyrod Taylor. I'll take Tyrod.
I keep saying Tyrod name, man.
I'll take
Tyrod. He ain't gonna lose you a game.
That part.
He won't lose it.
Now, Thursday night, we got the Saints and the Broncos. This should be interesting. Sean Payton playing his old team where he built his legacy, really. Denver's defense is really good. them boys be flying around. Denver's defense is really good. The offense is coming along. Bo Nix is kind of halfway starting to try to figure it out a little bit, and I'm glad to see that. I'm a Bo Nix fan, so yeah, I'm glad to see that he's starting to kind of wake up a little bit. So I don't know, Denver and New Orleans, who y'all got? And if I'm not mistaken, Spencer Rattler will be starting again for the Saints, at least for the moment.
Broncos.
I went Denver last week. I'm gonna go Denver again.
As much as it hurts my stomach to do it, I guess I'm going to have to do the same. And it really does hurt my stomach to do it. It really does.
Where are they playing at? Is it in Denver?
In the same division. That game is in. Hey, motherfucker, go back. Yes, it is in. No. It's at the Superdome.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I said.
No, I'll take Denver.
Oh man,
I'll stay on Denver.
I'm gonna take Denver for one reason and one reason only. It is purely on the strength of the defense. They got like the 9th ranked defense in the league, like total defense. They're crazy, man. And I think if you at this juncture, you've reduced the passing game on the New Orleans Saints to one really good wide receiver, and Patrick Surtain takes that person out of the game. Now what you gonna do? And they ain't scared to hit a motherfucker, so they will stop the run. So Alvin Kamara is not gonna have a field day on them. So unless Spencer Rattler can find somebody else to throw the ball to, they're gonna be in serious trouble. But there it is. All right, it's a clean sweep for the Broncos. Man, clean sweep for the Broncos. Sean Payton, I fucking hate you, but yeah, okay. Yeah, just to put it out there. Oh, and I just want to say, while I'm in this moment, before I say goodnight to you all, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sharing your time with us. And always remember, never forget, Bronny James isn't ready for the NBA. Anyway, I am Seven Da Pantha. On behalf of the squad, Evan Almighty, my brother Phantom. Y'all already know what it is. Salute the Pretty King. Salute the Echo Limitless. I had to do it, man. Salute to Malcolm. Thank you so much for being in the chat and rocking with us again, man. Hey, y'all know what it is, man. Go tell a friend to tell a friend. All Purpose Podcast. We getting it popping. Bombay, holla at your peoples, man.
Please do.
Hey,
Please do.
about to get this thing going, man. Y'all already know what time
Thank
it is.
y'all, everybody. Thank y'all, everybody, for tuning in. And by the way, the Spurs going to the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we making bold basketball predictions right now? Okay. Spurs going to the playoffs. You got one for the Knicks? Y'all looking good right now, bro. Hey, y'all looking good right now, bro.
You don't say nothing about nothing. About nothing. Okay. When you're a New York sports fan, you don't say nothing. Okay. You just wait till it trots out there. Okay. Because around at the end of every rainbow is not a pot of gold. It's a pile of shit. Okay. So
well, my bold basketball prediction is the Los Angeles Lakers will make it to the play-in game and probably lose. So yeah, there we go. Not real hype on my team right now. They're gonna have to show me something, but we'll see what happens. It's still a little ways off, but yeah, y'all know what time it is. I'm looking forward to like Big 3 and all that shit. Like I'm really hyped for basketball too, but yeah, we got to see how this football season shake out because shit looking a little shaky right now. It's a little crazy. This is very unseen. The Houston Texans one of the best teams in football. When the last time that happened? Anyway,
true.
Y'all know what it is, man. All Purpose Podcast. We'll check y'all next time, man. Peace.